Welcome back to Attachment Style Advice Hotline, where we break down why relationships feel like chess matches instead of love stories. Today's call comes from a classic case of, when I get close, they push me away. If you're tired of feeling like a yo-yo, stay tuned. Let's take the call.
Hi Sean, I've been with Leo for almost a year, and every time I try to take our relationship to the next level, he pulls away. It's like the closer we get, the more he runs. I don't understand. It's like he's scared of being close to me.
Classic anxious attachment versus avoidant attachment tango. Your brain's screaming, let's bond harder, while Leo's brain is going, too much closeness, abort mission. Don't worry, Amber, let's hear from Leo.
Hey, Sean. It's not that I don't care about Amber, I really do. But when she starts talking about things like meeting her family or moving in together, it feels like I'm suffocating. I'm just not sure I'm ready for all that.
Ah, the classic fear of enmeshment strikes again. Don't worry, Leo. We're going to figure out how you can stop running without feeling like you're losing yourself. Let's decode this dance. Here's what's happening, team. Amber, your anxious attachment style craves deeper connection as a way to feel secure, so when Leo pulls away, your brain translates that as rejection. Meanwhile, Leo, your avoidant attachment style perceives Amber's closeness as a threat to your independence, so your instinct is to push back. You're both stuck in what I call the proximity panic loop. Sound familiar?
Exactly. I just want him to want to be closer.
It's not that I don't want to, it's just that it feels like too much all at once.
And there's the key. Amber, you want all-in closeness while Leo wants closeness on his terms. Let's figure out how you can meet in the middle.
Okay, but what if I feel like I'm always waiting for him to catch up?
Amber, your job is to adjust your pace. Instead of going all in and overwhelming Leo, give him the space to approach you naturally. Think of it like feeding a shy cat. You can't chase it, but if you're patient, it'll come to you. For example, instead of saying, "When are we moving in together?" try, "What are your thoughts on taking the next step sometime down the road?" This frames the conversation without creating immediate pressure. That's where self-care comes in. While you're giving Leo space, focus on filling your own emotional tank. Hobbies, friendships, journaling. The more secure you feel in yourself, the less you'll need constant reassurance from him.
Okay, but what if I genuinely don't know how I feel about the next step?
Leo, your job is to recognize that closeness doesn't mean losing your independence. Amber isn't trying to control you, she's trying to connect. When you feel overwhelmed, instead of shutting down or running, communicate. For example, say, "I care about you, but I need a little time to process this before we move forward." This keeps Amber from spiraling into anxiety. Then be honest about that. Say something like, "I'm not sure where I'm at right now, but I want to figure it out because I care about you." Honesty beats silence every time, Leo, trust me.
Got it, that makes sense.
Alright, here's your homework. Amber, when you feel the urge to push for closeness, pause and ask yourself, am I seeking connection or am I seeking reassurance? If it's reassurance, journal it out or call a friend instead of putting it all on Leo.
Alright, I think I can handle that.
Leo, when you feel the urge to push Amber away, practice leaning in just a little. For example, if she's talking about the future and you feel panicked, instead of avoiding the topic, say, "That's something I need to think about, but I appreciate you sharing it with me." This helps Amber feel valued without you feeling trapped. And there you have it. Pushing and pulling in relationships doesn't have to be a tug of war. With patience, communication, and a little self-awareness, you can stop the cycle and find balance. Remember, closeness and independence aren't opposites. They're teammates. Until next time, stay curious and keep decoding.